I know that's what you are owed. Please. What I did was vicious and inexcusable. I've hurt a lot of people who I wouldn't want to harm for any reason. I am profoundly sorry, and I hope you can forgive me.
So Daniel and I left Maggie's, and she took Brady to a meeting, and then she texted me and said things went well.
So he's been using since New Year's. It's unbelievable.
He was playing us all, but he gets it now.
He looked like that before, too.
I know. This situation, it was different. It feels different. Brady knows he's screwed up and that he came close to losing almost everything. He's scared himself.
Good.
Yeah, and hopefully that was the jolt that will set him straight. The contact led us to the Atlas shipyard. We interviewed the man who smuggled the woman on board.
You have him in custody.
No. It wasn't Kristen.
How can you be sure?
Because we found that woman, Brady. It wasn't her. But this is still good news. We're still getting tips. The case isn't cold. That's good news.
No, but we still have to play this game, right?
Have you seen Eric?
Hold on a second. If the lead was a dead end, Hope, there's got to be another reason why you were here.
You know me so well. Yes, your dad. He called me. He asked me to check in on you.
Tell him that I will be in touch with him and not to worry about me, okay?
Okay, I got it.
How is he?
He's good. He's been doing some digging around in the family history while he's been in Europe.
Yeah, he texted me about that.
And did he tell you about the interesting, fascinating news he found out while he's been there?
No, what's that?
Well, it turns out that your dad wasn't Colleen Brady's son.
What?
Yeah. Colleen was so desperate to find the son she had with Santo, and the people at the orphanage took total advantage of that.
Where is her son?
Apparently he died. Your poor dad, he still has no idea who his birth parents are. He's back to square one.
Yeah. So I'm in no way genetically a Brady.
Or a DiMera.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey. The Bradys aren't big on blood, one way or the other. Look how you grew up.
Yeah, look how I turned out.
You are a Brady. You are a part of this family. And you always will be. Just like I will.
I know that. I do.
Nothing changes.
Right.
Maybe you should talk to your dad about
I don't want to talk to my dad. I'm angry at my dad. And I think I always will be.
So the job offer Gabby received from that big agency in New York, as it turns out, was Fallon orchestrated there.
Okay, so he tried to help her?
He tried to put her in his debt. He didn't want to help her. He wanted her alone in New York, away from her family, dependent on him. That was his plan.
Oh.
When Gabby found out, understandably, she was incredibly upset. So she confronted him about it.
What did he say?
She was the one who let him have it. It was a pretty ugly fight. Fortunately, I happened to be walking past when things took a turn for the worst, and I was able to step in, stop Nick.
Stop Nick. Oh my god, EJ, stop Nick from what? It's not okay to sit on this. If Nick did something to hurt Gabby and get physical with her...
That's not what happened. It's not what happened.
Hope still needs to know.
I understand the sentiment. I do. My first thought was to go to the police.
Well, there's a first.
You don't think I'd want Nick hauled into jail? After what he did to William, I'd be happy to see that bastard locked up. Anyway, that wasn't what Gabriella wanted, and she was out. So I persuaded Nick to take advantage of the job offer that he had in New York. Big fresh start. Leave soon. Not come back. Nick Fallon's not a threat to Gabriella, or anybody else for that matter.
Then why is Gabby so jumpy? And she has nothing to be embarrassed about.
She feels, partially responsible for the situation, and she just wants to move on. She wishes to never think or hear about Nick Fallon again. Can you understand that?
EJ hasn't texted back or called.
Well, maybe he didn't even get my text.
I don't know. I mean, the cell service is bad out there, but still, why wouldn't he call as soon as he gets back? I mean,
I don't know. He said not to answer the phone unless it was him. Well, maybe. I don't know. Can he even talk Abigail down?
EJ can talk a dog off a meat truck if he wants to. Okay, we have to have faith in him.
Good, because once Abigail gets an idea stuck in her head, she is not going to quit unless you answer every question she has.
Well, then EJ better turn on his charm. I've seen him do it. He knows how to work people. He's more than capable.
Good, because it's going to take everything he's got to keep Abigail quiet.
So let me get this straight, EJ. Gabby freaks out and comes to you. You then hop on your bat boat or your Phoenix boat or whatever it is you Damaris keep on hand.
It's a speedboat. Nothing elaborate.
Great. So you hop on your modest little boat and come speeding out here because why? Because Gabby is upset? Why are you running errands of mercy for your would-be stepson's roommate? Don't you have an empire to run or something?
It's not his roommate. She is the mother of his child, and I take time for my family.
I'm sorry, EJ, but I don't buy it. Something is way, way off here.
We met him.
Yeah.
I hugged him. He smelled good.
Maggie is already home. My Christmas present was her forgiveness.
Well, that's her problem. The damage you've done cannot be repaired. And I, for one, will never, ever forgive you for that.
You can't forgive yourself, can you, Marlene? You're just as driven as I was, willing to do anything to bring Kristen down. We may have crossed different lines, but make no mistake, Marlene, you were right there with me.
You know what?